Hi, my name is Chia Choi and I'm studying at UNC Greensboro as an exchange student from South Korea. When I first came here, one of the questions that I've gotten most often from Americans is how do you feel about North Korea? So let me tell you my personal view about a divided Korea, peace, and how it affects my family. Let me tell you some history about how Korea was divided into North and South. For many years, Korea was a united nation which had strong cohesion. At the end of World War II, the United States and the Soviet Union, who wanted to propagate democracy and communism to as many countries as possible, started to occupy the south and the north part. On 25 June 1950, this ideological conflict erupted into war between South Korea, sponsored by the United States, and North Korea, sponsored by the Soviet Union. By war and by ideology, our nation has been separated and we are still in a state of armistice. 60 years later, the war is still not finished. During the Korean War, about 5,700,000 US soldiers served in the Korean War and about 130,000 US soldiers were killed in the war. There are about 29,000 personnel who currently work for United States versus Korea, which refers to the United States Armed Forces stationed in South Korea. In addition, a lot of veterans are suffering from mental and physical pain which they got from the war. Korea also got damaged a lot by the war. About 991,000 civilians were killed and about 988,000 Korean soldiers were killed or missing. Tons of buildings went through ruin, and the damage is estimated to total $1 billion. Today, the total number of separated families who cannot meet each other because of division of territory is estimated to 10 million. But even up today, they cannot see their families' faces, cannot get in touch, or don't even know whether their family is alive or dead. Before the division of the nation, my grandpa was living in north part of Korea, which is now North Korea. He and my grandma moved to south part together when the war just broke out. His family members like his cousin and relatives were supposed to go down to the south within a few days and promised to meet again after the end of World War II. But still, we have never heard from them, and my grandpa passed away without knowing whether they are alive or dead. He passed away when I was really young, but I still remember he saying that he missed his hometown a lot. The war divided not only our territory but also people and our identity. In other words, the war resulted in tragedy in both of Korea and the US. Also, the tragedy continues up to this day. From my personal view, honestly, I feel anger and rage whenever the government of North Korea threatens and bombs our nation. However, I know that additional war only brings indelible scars to people. People have become insensitive to the threat of the war and forgot how tragic the war was as time goes by. But my grandma, who went through that scary war, still remembers how cruel and brutal it was and keeps saying that the war shouldn't be evoked again. We have to remember how scary the war was and how many people had been dead to protect their nation. We have to try to remember that the war destroys everything in our life.